Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll share with you guys one recipe that is very dear to my heart. It's the Christmas cake recipe, fruit cake recipe. Christmas is around the corner, so today I thought I should share with you guys one recipe I make all the time for my family every Christmas. So watch to the end to find out how I made this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. For this fruit cake you need unsalted butter. You need eggs, all-purpose flour, brown sugar, Baileys, golden syrup, black treacle, vanilla flavor, nutmeg, browning, almond flavor. You need baking powder. You need some salt. You need a digital scale to weigh everything out. A hand mixer, a bowl, a sieve, and of course a baking pan. You will also need your fruit, your mixed fruit. With the aid of the measuring scale, you are going to measure out 250 grams of the brown sugar. Put that in a bowl. Measure out 500 grams of the all-purpose flour and then put it in another bowl. Basically what I'm doing is weighing everything out. I'm going to weigh everything weighable, everything we're going to be using, the butter, the sugar, the flour, except for the fruits, because I want to show you guys how I prepared the fruits. So the butter was 500 grams. Next, weigh out the eggs. The reason why I break the eggs into a separate bowl before adding it to the scale is because you know one bad egg can spoil everything. Like one bad egg can ruin the whole taste of your cake. So it is easier to remedy the situation if you have a bad egg, just throw it out instead of adding it to the rest of the eggs, except you're just going to throw everything out and start afresh. So that is what I'm doing. I'm going to weigh out 500 grams of my room temperature eggs. Once you're done weighing, add 1 teaspoon of baking powder into the flour. Half teaspoon of salt. And 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And then sieve everything together and set it aside. So cream the butter and sugar until it turns pale. It took me about 10 to 15 minutes with this hand mixer to get it light and fluffy, but if you're using a stand mixer, honestly 5-7 minutes is fine. Remember to always scrape down the side so that everything will be even. Beat the eggs and then gradually start adding it into the butter and sugar mixture. Add them in batches. Add a bit of egg, whisk, add a bit of egg, whisk until everything is done. Scrape down the sides, continue mixing just like that until you're done. So next, add 1 teaspoon of your vanilla flavor, 1 teaspoon of the almond flavor. Whisk everything together. So you're also going to add 1 tablespoon of the golden syrup. One tablespoon of the black treacle. One tablespoon of the browning, and then whisk everything. So to the batter, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of the Baileys. Don't be scared, this thing does not intoxicate. I'm not trying to turn you to Deku. It evaporates. When you are baking with alcohol, it evaporates while baking, so don't be scared. I tried it and it came out really nice. So once you're done with that, weigh out 500 grams of your mixed fruit. But before we go into that, let me show you how I prepared this fruit. For this, I used dried raisins. What I did was pour it into a bowl, chopped up some cherries, and then added it into the same bowl, and then poured in the alcohol. I used the E&J peach flavor alcohol, and then soaked it for 2 weeks. I left it in a cool place for 2 weeks, and then every morning just shake it around so that the alcohol is evenly distributed to every part of the fruit. So that was it. So next, sprinkle a bit of flour to the 500 grams of fruit you measured out earlier, and then pour it into the batter. This is going to prevent the fruit from sticking to the bottom of the pan when baking. So just mix that in a bit. So finally, to the batter, add in the flour, and then with the aid of a spatula, just fold it in nicely. If you use a hand mixer, you might just over mix it and then the gluten in the flour will develop. So the safest thing to do is just to use a spatula and then just fold it in nicely. Line the bottom of the pan and then spray it with a cooking spray. Pour the batter into the pan and then just tap it off gently, to get rid of every bubble in it, and then bake on 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about an hour, or just bake until a toothpick comes out clean. You guys, you don't even want to imagine, this cake was delicious. I hope you guys get to try out this recipe, and this recipe can pass for Nigerian wedding cakes. This is how they do their wedding cakes. I hope you guys get to try it out. So what I did next was to cut the top up and then just decorate it and put it on the table, and yeah, dessert is set for Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please click the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Lots of love to you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.